Wow, well, this is going to be really fun to edit since I have no script in front of me and it's just going off the cuff. Analyzing, or I guess assessing the cast after the first 3 episodes, but like the first 2 competitive episodes, and based on the edits that we got, in order to see how well I can read into the edit, as, by now we have had 12 seasons of Drag Race. Again, I'm not counting the spin-offs and All-Stars, just, the main show. I'm trying to see if it's possible to figure out who the winner is. Okay, maybe not the winner, but definitely like the top queens of the season competition wise, or just like rather what each queen story is going to be based on how they've been portrayed. I don't know how well that will work out. We shall see. But yeah, I'm mostly doing this because a lot of like Survivor fans are able to assess who either the top 3 or even the winner of the season is going to be based on like the first couple of episodes, just based on the edit and based on the story that's being told. And yeah, as the Drag Race producers have been at this for the past like 75,000 years, maybe by now they kind of figured out a formula that can be easily read into, but like that's not a bad thing if you can read into it. But at the same time, maybe they do have a formula that they, follow. Obviously there is for some queens, and I'm gonna talk about that later, but then they can swerve us, which is a plus to them. But they don't do that quite often, so yeah. I'm just gonna go in the alphabetical order of the cast. So first one is Denali. Listen, based on the first episode and the last episode, let me just by the way say, I don't think that any of the losing 7 from the first episode are going to win the season, but I think it's possible that one of them is going to, or maybe 2 even, but like I think one of them is going to be in the finale for sure, just as like the underdog storyline that we have every season. Is that going to be Denali? My money currently is on her. It does help her that, she won the first challenge for her group, but then also she could fall into that Widow Von Du and, I don't know, Nina Medina Brown, Morgan McMichaels, and similar types of queens that, won or had really strong beginnings, but then kind of just like fizzled out due to certain reasons. When it comes to Widow Von Du, the reason is the production not wanting her there, even though she killed most of the challenges that she was in. Why was Widow so mistreated? What the f? Anyways, Denali. I don't know. I would assume, and I've tweeted this, based on the edit in the first episode and in this episode, that she could go, or that she could be the part of the top 4. I'm not 100% sure. Again, just because of the whole thing that she lost in the first episode, and certain like personal taste thinglings are coming in when I'm looking at this, or rather when I'm looking at her, as I haven't liked anything that she's presented so far in the show. And again, this is just like 3 episodes in, but she was in only 2 episodes. I'm guessing that she stays up until like the last third of the season. Elliott with 2 T's. I mean, I cannot but not draw comparisons to Jocelyn Fox. I don't really see her as having a long run on the show. I could see her maybe beating one of the winners, and then that person getting eliminated, and then of course her being like the winner, as like, oh, I finally beat the girls that were mean to me when I came back to compete. But then she like goes home in the next episode. Gottmik. Okay, I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible. She's in the top 4 no matter how she does in the season, and you all know why. The reason behind it might be a good thing, might be a bad thing, depends on the way you look at it. I'm indifferent to it, but yeah, a definite top 4. Joey J, yeah, they're not gonna keep her for long. I like Joey, I mean, out of drag, really cute, love that. In drag, it's obvious that Michelle already does not like her, so we're getting like a Max, or really any queen that does not want to be traditionally feminine in drag, slash any queen that doesn't think that she's an actual woman when she's in drag, storyline with Joey. So yeah, like an early out, maybe mid-season out. Kahmora Hall, absolutely one of the early outs. Kandy Muse, absolutely in the top 4. I don't know what else to say. Like, not because of any personal biases for her or against her, but she's clearly getting a similar edit that a certain queen on season 10 got and a certain queen on season 11 got. And oh my god, stop with the comments that I'm just comparing them to her just because they're like the similar size. No, they have the same personality, absolutely same personality. You can like lie to yourself and say that they don't. They're keeping her because she's also an internet darling, and also because Drag Race wants to crown a big girl. Let's see if they do it this season. They could have crowned a big girl with Ginger, they did not. Oh well. Next queen, LaLa Ri, early out, mid-season out. She's fun, but like, Olivia Lux. I love Olivia. I know like her name is Olivia Lux, but like live, like cute, like Liv, live. I don't know, but I'm not sure if she will be in the top 4. I mean, she reminds me a lot of Valentina, which is why I would say that she'd be like a sort of pre-makeover or eliminated at makeover, which I don't really think could happen, as she seems to be really good at making her own clothes, or at least with clothes in general. I don't know if she had made the garments that she wore on the show. I think Olivia is getting too much of she's a young queen, she's not very experienced, she's gonna do like really well on an all-star season. Think like Naomi Valentina kind of edit with her. They might tease us with like, oh, Olivia is doing really well, and then she's just like randomly gonna get eliminated. That's kind of what I'm getting. I'm not hoping for that because I would love to see her win this season, but I don't think it's happening. Rosé, yeah, I think she's just there for the whole storyline with Tina Burner, kind of like mid-season to late season out. Yeah, sure. Symone, I like Symone. I think she is the winner of the season. She has winner written all over her. When this comes out, my predicting the winner based on the first 4 competitive episodes video will have been out for like, I don't know, a couple of weeks, like 8 weeks or something. How long is this season? Like 16 episodes, that's long. But yeah, no winner has won a maxi challenge past episode 4. So yeah, my money is completely on Symone. Now Tamisha Iman, I want her to do well because she's a fun character, and I think she deserves that time on Drag Race and to show people how great she is and how genuinely iconic she is. Like, she's been on 2 episodes only so far, and it's like fantastic to watch her. I have 2 guesses in my head, like based again on the edit. One is that she's an early out because, you know, her struggles with cancer, you know, kind of get the best of her. Well, not that she had cancer then when she was on Drag Race, but like that she still isn't 100% ready to compete physically, meaning, but also maybe even mentally, which is like, okay, of course. So maybe early out, or that she gets like a long season arc of her, you know, getting better and getting back on her feet, showing that she can do this and that she can hang with these much younger girls, and that she reaches top 4. Which honestly, if that does happen, the crown could go to her as well, because that would be also a really fun run, and it's one of my favorite types of runs on Drag Race. Tina Burner, absolutely, is just going to be there to fill in the Nina West, Sherry Pie, Pandora Box, you know, campy queen, likable, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. Nobody's calling Tina Burner a sexual predator just because we're comparing her drag to Sherry Pies. Please grow up. But yeah, Tina Burner, she's either in the top 4 or she's like top 5 out. Like, well, maybe not if it's a performance challenge, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm guessing top 4 or like late season out. And Utica Queen, I fucking hope she's the first one out. That's mean to say, but like, I'm just kind of tired of these types of queens, like, I'm weird, okay, cool. Like, she's basically Gigi Good and Crystal Method's love child, but like there was no love in that relationship. That's just the vibe that I'm getting. And again, also from the edit, she did get a fair amount of confessionals in that episode, so she could be like a late season eliminee. I'm tired of these kinds of queens because they think they're like weird and whatever, but no, you're not Nina Flowers, you're not Ongina, you're not Torgy Thor. You're not them. No. I mean, you have your own style and that's great, and I'm not trying to make her drag any less of theirs, but it's clear that she was cast as that type of an archetype. Wow. But as that archetype, and it's tiring to watch. At least for me. But that should be kind of obvious. Why should I even say that? Anyways, top 4. Okay, so on Twitter, I did say that the top 4 should be, or would be, Kandy, Tina, Symone, and one of the eliminated girls, and I think I chose Denali just because, you know, she won here. But then now I'm thinking, no, we have to put Gottmik in there, and I don't know if honestly, let's say Symone, Kandy, Gottmik, and Tina, and then the winner of the season is Symone. Yeah, so this will be uploaded after the finale, just to see how incorrectly I read into the edit of the season. But then again, it's Drag Race. On season 12, they sold us that it was going to be Gigi good season, and then they got Jada winning in the last, in the finale. At this point, you never know. So, yeah, that's it. That's the video. Thank you for watching, and tell me to go kill myself because I offended one of your favorite queens or whatever, or because our opinions differ, or call me stupid and tell me that I should kill myself because I don't read spoilers and I was so wrong.